We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And we're underway here in South Philly. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
You know, the conversation around Jalen Hurts is always a difficult one because to a lot of people outside, they strictly look at the box score. They look at his passing numbers and touchdown numbers, and they say, okay, he's a second-tier quarterback. But when you look at the situation he's in, the style of play in which they ask him to do, be the field general of a very talented and very balanced offense in Philadelphia, he is the exact perfect quarterback that they need to execute that vision. So he's not going to throw for 40 touchdowns. He's not going to throw for 5,000 yards, and that's exactly the way they want it. He is as dynamic, he is as competitive, and as good as any quarterback in the NFL.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He finds Jahan Dotson. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And he's going to be out of bounds just past the marker. The ball was in the proper place for a new set of downs.
That's good.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Now Hurts. He'll step up and run. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
A gain of 12 yards.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Man in motion is Brown. A first down throw for Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
12 more yards.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Saquon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. #1 pick in the 2024 draft, it's Caleb Williams.
And in year 2, it's really where we see the growth between being a rookie starting quarterback in the NFL and now a quote-unquote veteran quarterback in the NFL. And some of those early lessons that he went through, the ups and downs that are inevitable for any young rookie quarterback, now it's can he build on those? Can he take that next step and become the leader of this organization that they all think he can be?
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
They run. It's the former Eagle, DeAndre Swift. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go again with Swift, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
All right, so in these 3rd and short, 3rd and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league might kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have 4th down. So many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a challenging 4th down decision.
Defense. Automatic first down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A run here with Swift. He's got space inside the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. To throw is Williams. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Here's a handoff, and Swift running right. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
on the run to the right. And they're not going to even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a 4th down.
This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately, he decides, I got to tuck this ball and become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
A 32-yard attempt.
Santos's kick is good. And the Bears are on the board. It's 7-3. Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. Gibson now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready now for their second drive. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They bring a tight end in motion left. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On 2nd down, Hurts. He'll take off again. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Throw across his body is complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Gain of 4.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming.
Down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick-6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He's got it, and the Bears are on top. It's now 10-7.
Bears 10, Eagles 7.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Eagles offense getting set to get back to work. Been a mixed bag so far. Very sharp looking on that opening drive for a touchdown. That pretty well was given right back with the pick six just a moment ago. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Brought down by DeMarco Jackson. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. That is caught out wide on the RPO. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Man in motion is Brown. 3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Ruben hit the line. There for the tackle.
2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. On the option, it's Swift. Good running there, getting close to midfield. He's marked him there, and a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Another run here. Another run by Swift. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there. Stop him for no gain.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
At the Eagles' 26-yard line.
Here's Swift. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Gain of 9 yards.
So anytime you're trying to defend one of these bigger backs in the league, Mike, the key you're going to hear every defensive coach preach is we've got to get penetration and we've got to stop his feet before he hits the line of scrimmage. If these backs are able to get a full head of steam downhill at or past the line of scrimmage, there's going to be broken tackles, there's going to be yards after contact, and that's what we saw here.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The 16-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's third down.
Now Williams. This one caught at the 4. And he will score. Colston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
17. Eagles 7.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time.
And it'll bring up second down.
10.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Philadelphia.
And an Eagles.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Hurts will try it again. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. 35 yards.
First and goal at the 40-yard
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Stop short of the goal line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
From the 1, second and goal. Barkley trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
They'll run with Barkley, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Man in motion is Brown. He'll throw on fourth down with Hurts. And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Elliott for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Eagles 14.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. Down the left sideline. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 39 yards.
39-yard gain on the play.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting and waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
Throwing on second down, Williams. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. On the ground, it's the tight end. Oh, he's trying to use the big frame to push forward, but I don't think he's going to get there. He's held up at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The 22-yard line.
A bit of a risky throw there, Mike. You don't love to see a quarterback force the ball, especially into a crowded area. In the end, I think he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 16.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Off play action. Here's Williams. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and
That
goal.
was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Throwing again. Williams. That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burden.
Complete to Luther Burden. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Third and goal. Throw it again. It's Williams. They're trying to set up the screen here to Swift. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand as the 2nd half is about to get underway. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Bears offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll put Loveland in motion. They'll start on the ground with Swift. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll put Loveland in motion. They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bears first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. On the give, it's Swift. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Chicago.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
On first down, it's Swift. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one not quite on target. Let him too much. That one falls incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
Loveland open right side. He's got it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is. And he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch. And even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
Makes the score Bears 23, Eagles 14.
Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Incomplete. Tyreek Stevenson on the coverage.
Second and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of a first down after a gain of 7.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Mike, I think it's important to point out the difference between RPO and play action. On RPO, everyone is blocking for that ball to be handed off. So when the quarterback does pull it, like he did here, it has to come out of his hand. The longer he holds it, the play is just not designed to hold up in protection, and it results in a sack.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Williams now to throw. He's got Loveland free left side. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to sneak it here. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
For a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Sidney Brown, they're on the tackle.
With a 48-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. They'll put Loveland in motion. They'll go again with Swift. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense comes up with a big turnover. Maybe this will turn this game around.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
Hurts to the air on first down. That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
At the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 5. Now Barkley. Uh-oh. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A gain there of 15. Good for an Eagles first down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind him, and that's the landmark of the screen play. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Hurts again. He'll get this one complete to Brown. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, It's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 3. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Man in motion is Brown. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That is caught. What a throw. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will cut it to a 2-point lead. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Duvernay on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's into the hands of Olamide Zaccheaus. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Bears.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
48-yard line.
Here comes Swift. They toss it right. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's
A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Chicago.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
The Eagles offense headed back to take over once more.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Man in motion is Brown. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Really impressive job there by the defense, Mike. I mean, to not only absorb the initial push, but now you got to get the back on the ground. And sometimes to hold up against these big old offensive linemen and stick an arm out to get the ball carrier down, it's easier said than done. And really nice job here by the defensive front.
He's got his man Brown. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open man, Devontae Smith. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hurts now. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. It's 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. So often, the only way to combat the perfect blitz call is to beat the blitz with the ball. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open man and get the ball out of his hand because he holds on to that ball for 1 count longer, and most likely was going to result in a sack.
They'll mark him down there at the 33, but that is good enough. A run gives him a first down.
Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now it's Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bears' 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Now Hurts. He'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's another.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
A second down throw for Hurts. And caught left side by Goddard. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
We know from talking to these coaches this week, Mike, that they think they got themselves a steal. They got this young rookie maybe a little later in the draft than a lot of people expected. And I'll tell you what, they're not complaining. They think they've got themselves a starter and a star for a long time.
On third down, it's Hurts. The open receiver is Dodson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Fourth down.
So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to take the lead here in the fourth. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
That's out left and complete to Burton. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Rolling to the left. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on third down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the first down and some.
That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
12 more yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Ray Smith, the ball carrier. Andrew Makuba on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Give up the middle with Swift. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to run it in. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. Here's 1st and 10. Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brought down by DeMarco Jackson. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Number 6, Devontae Smith. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one caught by Smith. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
That's good.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. You look underneath here for Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up second down. That's Goddard in motion. To the air again. Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.